I don't do too many gear reviews these days, but I'm doing something a little bit special. I got this pedal board, and you can see I've loaded it up with mini pedals from a company called Vangoa, and it's got a special feature that I really like. Now, those of you who know me know that I'm not that much into pedals, but let's face it, if you play a variety of music, you've got to have a few effects. But I hate the hassle of carrying around extra power supplies and stuff like that. Well, what's really cool about it, this pedal board, is that it's got a built-in power supply, and it's pretty much noise-free too, which is great. And it's got some other features too, but before that, let me give full disclosure. Vangoa did send me this pedal board for free, but I'm not getting paid for this, okay? I said I'd do a video if I like the pedal board, so that's that. Now, if you like the pedal board, there is a link in the description, and there's also a coupon code for $30 off. I don't get any money from that, so it's no skin off my teeth if you use the code or don't, but you may as well get 30 bucks off if you're going to do it, okay? So that's that. All right, well, let's have a look and a listen, shall we? All right, so let's take a quick look at everything and then we'll give it a listen. First of all, it comes in this nice little carrying case, very convenient to bring to a gig. But inside this carrying case, it came with everything that I needed to set up the board. So let me get this open. It came with the power cord, the only thing that you'll need to plug in. And it came with all these power patches. And now let's take a look at the board, but you can see that the board itself easily fits in here, and without that little insert, you can even put it in with the pedals ready to just bring out at the gig. All right, now here's the board itself, and you can see I've put on the Velcro. That came with the kit as well, so it came with everything. Let's take a look at the back. You've got pretty solid aluminum construction, and here's the star of the show. Right here, there's 8 power ports. Now I've got 5 of them hooked up with these patches. And I can honestly say that you can fit on very comfortably 5 pedals. 6 is not too bad. I've used 6 before. Regular size pedals, it'll do 4 of them. More than enough, at least for my gigs, where I basically rely on 3 basic pedals, an overdrive, a modulation effect like a chorus or a flanger, and a time effect like a delay or a reverb. That's enough for me at a gig, although I do like to add a compressor and I do like to add a noise gate as well. So 5 is really perfect. 5 mini pedals like this Noble's ODR right here would work great on this. There's a couple of other small features that I really do like. One that I love is it has these little feet that pop up. So it'll sit up here a little bit on the stage, which makes it a little bit easier to use. Another feature which I kind of like, and you can see right here, that's the only power port that you need to plug into. There's the on-off, there's the input-output, that's it. Another little feature are these LEDs, which essentially tell you when it's in operation. You can turn those off with a little potentiometer that's right here as well. You can turn those LEDs off if you don't like them, if you find them distracting. All right, folks, let's see it in action. All right, so I've got my pedal board set up. This literally took me less than a minute to do. These are all Vangoa pedals, and they're available for about $30. I'll be doing a giveaway of these pedals in a future video, so stick around if you're interested in that. There's a delay, there's a chorus, there's a fuzz, there's an overdrive, and there's a distortion. Normally I would not have 3 distortion effects on my pedal board, but that's what I've got. And I particularly like the distortion. We're going to be checking it out like this. I just have 1 power cord to plug in and we're good to go. So let me go ahead and do that and we'll check it out. All right, well, I've got everything hooked up. I've got my amp hooked up there, my guitar hooked up there, and the only thing I needed to plug in was this right there. That's it. And I'm good to go. And just to show you I've got everything, it works. All these pedals work. All right. There we go. And to test this, I am using a Strat with both single coils and the humbucker. Right now I've got it on the humbucker, and I'll just kind of click on these and off. Now I've got a bunch of gain pedals and distortion pedals over here on the right-hand side. So you'd expect some noise, but again, I'm not getting any noise, any hum at all out of the pedal board. If I put multiple pedals on, you know, if I put tons of gain on, all of a sudden I'm getting all sorts of stuff that's amplified then. But all of these pedals work fine. Now if I put on the single coil, you're going to hear a little bit of noise. But again, I believe this is just the pedals, not the pedal board themselves. You can hear if I put multiple gain on, it's different. Let me show you the LEDs. The LEDs look like this. Pretty cool. That's it. Again, if you don't like those, if you find that they're distracting, you can turn them off. All right, so there you go. Just a really little demo of the pedal board itself. When you're done with the gig, just click down the feet on this, put it back in the case, and you are good to go. That's it. Look at that already. You're good to go home, unless you have to help the drummer pack up too. Now, if you're interested in this, don't forget that there's a link in the description, and there's a coupon code there as well for $30 off. I don't get anything for it, so it's only if you want $30 off, that's it. And if you like this review, you'll probably like my other reviews too, mostly guitars. So click on this, and I've got a bunch of my reviews in there. You can check them out, and we'll see you in the next video. See you on down the road.